Some people do not believe that Jesus is God, but was just an incredible moral teacher or kind person. One argument to suggest that Jesus is divine would be Mark chapter 4, where Jesus calms the seas. It says that Jesus went to sleep in the back of a boat with his apostles, and they went out into the Sea of Galilee. And then there was a crazy storm that happened. There was the wind, there was the sea going crazy. It threatened to capsize the boat, and the apostles go to Jesus and say, please save us in this situation. And Jesus just stands up and says, peace, be still, and everything calms. Everything quiets down. This is significant. Number one, I would say because Jesus does not pray to God for everything to calm down. He just says it as if he has the authority to do that, right? The creator of everything, which is above the seas and the winds and the rain, etc., could do that. Number two, if you read in the Old Testament, Psalm 107, it says basically the exact same scenario where there are these people who are in a ship and then crazy storm happens. It threatens to kill them, right? It threatens to capsize the boat. And then they appeal to God, and then God calms everything. Right, so it's literally the same exact description, except the people in this scenario in the New Testament, they don't go to God, they go to Jesus, right? So the role of God is switched out for Jesus, suggesting the divinity of Jesus. And then finally, the last point I want to suggest is how if you are a Roman citizen paying sacrifices to the Roman gods, such as Jupiter, who is over the heavens, who's over the skies, or Neptune over the oceans, to keep everything at bay, to keep everything calm, and you're reading how Jesus just immediately has authority over the domains of Jupiter and Neptune, that would suggest that Jesus is a greater and more powerful deity than even they. So these three things are something to consider when considering the divinity of Jesus. Grace and peace.